candy, chocolate, and pie. Oh my. If you ever had cravings for these sweets, then you are addicted to sugar. Not long ago, I discovered that a friend of mine had diabetes. Throughout her years, she consumed all kinds of sweet to the point that it caused her harm. Now she has other complications that put her life in danger. This speech is important because it will persuade people of what sugar can do to them. I will explain why sugar should not be taken excessively and describe the effect it can cause to our body. Let's look at the brain, the heart, and weight. Let us begin by analyzing how poisonous sugar really is. We are well aware that too much sugar is bad for our health, and now there are lots of evidence that show high level of sugar consumption can also have a negative effect on brain health. To affect our cognitive function and psychological well-being. Some cognitive functions that may be affected by sugar is our taste buds. Sugar causes intense cravings by activating our taste buds, which sends signals to the brain, which releases the feel-good hormone. Too much of this hormone release can cause many problems. In a 2009 rat study, high sugar diet impairs memory and learning skills by slowing down the brain. Heavy sugar intakes create resistance against insulin, which is a hormone that controls blood sugar level and regulates brain cell functions. The psychological effect sugar may contribute to is moodiness and anxiety. Eating or drinking something that has high level of sugar can give our blood sugar levels a spike and then suddenly drop, which is a sugar crash. Also, consistent activating of the neurotransmitter can cause symptoms of depression. Another effect sugar can have is the development of Alzheimer's disease because the brain is a target of damage caused by high blood sugar levels. Okay, this is the brain. This is a normal brain, very little activity, and this is the brain with too much sugar consumption. You could definitely see the difference, a lot of activation, a lot of activity going on in the brain. If you are not convinced what sugar does to our brain, then let's look into the heart. Next, sugar affects the heart. According to American Heart Association, getting too much sugar added in our diet increases our risk of dying from heart disease. Added sugar makes up about 10% of calories that an average person eats a day. These calories deliver empty calories, which means they have no healthy nutrition in them. Some example of added sugar comes in beverages, treats, yogurts, and cereal. In addition, high blood sugar levels lead to hardening of the arteries, which is associated heart disease. A sample of human heart tissue that researchers have worked on shows that a sugar product from food called G6P causes stress to the heart. G6P decreases the heart muscle function, which can lead to heart failure. Okay. This is the heart. This is a normal heart without any problems. You can see the arteries, they're open, and this one is a damaged heart. You can see all the fat around the heart, and you can see the plaque growing in the arteries. The heart is the main organ. If that's not demonstrated how sugar causes issues to our heart, let's look into our weight. Lastly, sugar affects our weight. The reason sugar makes people gain weight is because it is fattening. Humans have two molecules called glucose and fructose. Glucose is very important in our life and to our metabolism. Our bodies naturally produce glucose and store it in our bloodstream, which we can use for energy. Fructose, on the other hand, is not a natural molecule produced by our body. The liver is the only organ that can metabolize fructose and turn it into fat. Fructose causes resistance to a hormone called leptin. Leptin is secreted by fat cells, and the bigger the fat cell, the more they secrete. Leptin is supposed to prevent us from becoming overweight, but since fructose is a resistance, the body does not know when to stop eating, and this is what causes weight. A person with a normal metabolism, and then fructose when it blocks. What a difference. In conclusion, sugar should be taken moderately to prevent health issues. The brain, heart, and weight are affected by excessive consumption of sugar. Now that you know about sugar, you can reduce the intake to avoid problems. Sugary sweets might be enticing, but its hidden addiction can be risky.